Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm James with New Adventure Films, and today we're going to be installing the Moto ECU by GETECU. And I installed this previously on the dirt bike you're looking at right now, the Husqvarna FE501S 2024, and it didn't work so well. There was some problems with the map 1 cutting out, so I resent it to Moto. They got it back to me right away, reflashed, and so we're going to install today, do a test drive, and then see if it's worth the $1,200–1,300 bucks it ended up costing. Hopefully it is. Moto ECU right here. And we have the Wi-Fi module right here. Got a lot of weird tape around it. I don't know what that stuff's for. We have the handlebar bracket and mount for the map switch. So this will let me switch the maps as well as do traction control and other things. So I'm going to install that as well. All right, so the first thing we have to do is take off the seat to get to the gas tank to remove the gas tank. And the next thing we have to do is take off the gas tank by removing the 4 shroud bolts first, here, and then here and here on the other side. So I'm going to do that. Okay, now we're going to disconnect electronics to the gas tank. That from falling over. Okay, disconnect electronics, and we need pliers to pinch the hose clamp and take that off. And off. Okay. All the gas leaked out. Okay. Now, we're supposed to be able to remove the tank. Remove this hose. All right, hose off, or tank off. We're going to take off the existing ECU. Should just disconnect. There we go. Original OEM ECU. Then we plug in the new ECU. But first we have to take the rubber piece off of this one. Comes right off. And put it back on this one, actually this way. A little tight getting it on. Just got to work it in there. All the way back to this rubber bracket, goes to the back of the unit. Okay. But first, what we're going to do is connect it. So let's connect the existing wiring. Goes right on. And then we have these 3 units. So what I've done is I've connected this single part of the Y-split of the cable to the main part of the Moto ECU. Whoops, or I will right now. Not connected yet. There we go. Okay, so it's connected. The backwards facing part, so you can see the line splits right here. One part comes back and goes into connect to the Wi-Fi right here. And then the last part will run up underneath your frame, right through here to the frame of the bike, and all the way up to the map switch, map 1 and 2. So now I've got to tidy all these down with cables, ties, and get everything back together. Got the tank back on. I got the ECU in. Everything's wired up, hooked up. Let's put the seat back on and see if it runs. Let's turn it on. Make sure it is in neutral, yes. Okay, right now we're in map 2, which is enduro mode. To switch that, you push the top button. That's now in race mode. And then you have two other modes. Bottom left is the anti-slip control, which only works in the enduro mode. So if you try and press it when it's in race mode, it will not turn on, as you can see here. So you have to switch to enduro mode. Now we're in anti-slip mode with the green button on the bottom left. And if you want to put the quick shift on, you press the right button, and then that will turn orange right there. So that's how you use the buttons. All right, we're out at the testing grounds, west side of Utah Lake on a beautiful day, and we're here to test the new ECU that we just installed on my Husqvarna FE501S 2024. The last one had lots of problems with map 1, as I stated earlier. It was cutting out the engine. So we're gonna see if that problem still happens or if it works like it should. The bike warm up for a second, although I did run it a little bit earlier. All right, let's get going. It's supposed to add 20 more horsepower. I don't know how you can tell that, but let's find out. All right, let's try on this stretch right here. We're in map 1. Yeah, it's working great. All right, we're map 1 again. I'm going to go a little bit faster on the straightaway. I can't go too fast because I don't have any of my body armor on. Wearing my light boots, just a helmet. I'd be in serious trouble if I wiped out. So let's see what I can do. Wow, the power that this thing has now. It's like the floodgates have been opened. And I'm not even barely turning the throttle. Gotta jump right here. Yeah, this thing hauls ass. All right. Woo! Moto ECU. I love it. Now that it's working. All right, map 2 is the way the bike used to be before adding the ECU. Map 1, freaking hauls. Again, I can't go too fast because I have no protective gear on, but I think it could go ×5 faster. So the second Moto ECU install with the reflash was a success. I did not test the anti-slip control or quick shift, as I really would not be using either. I spent $1,350 on the ECU and Pro Moto billet, and was worth every penny. Moto was awesome at answering my questions and getting me the reflash unit back in less than a week. I highly recommend getting the Moto Get ECU if you want to open up your bike's full potential. And don't forget to add the Pro Moto billet at the same time. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.